Okay, I think it's working now. Okay, I think my mic is now on. Yes, I just realized my mic was off at the very last second. I couldn't change it enough. But anyway, welcome to Bull City Hangout 5-8. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, this Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to go ahead and click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. Join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself. All that would be great. And it would also be great if you go ahead and share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what is happening. Let me check my settings again. Make sure everything is good. Wait, let me just check one more thing. One more thing is off. Okay, there we go. Just checking. Okay, so let me continue by going to the Word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page. Lots of programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also, of course, local government, city, county, and state. So go up and down the page, see what pertains to you. Go ahead and sign up for some programs, find places to volunteer, etc. So let me put on my specs so I can see everything. Hey, William M. Andrews is here. Now that I put on my specs, I can see. Let me move my keyboard out of the way. So William is saying, good afternoon, Durham, NC from Butner, Creedmoor, North Carolina. Okay, William, out there on the road. Happy to have you here. And he's saying, I'm on the road back to Durham, NC. Well, welcome back when you get back, William. All right, quite the traveler. Quite the traveler. Okay, let me continue here. Let's see what's going on in Durham NC as specified on the Word page. I added some new classes to the, actually, let me go ahead and refresh. Let me make sure I have the latest iteration of this page. Let me make sure. Yeah, that is the latest. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay, so as far as the libraries are concerned, the Durham County Libraries, today's Friday. And that means that they are all open until 6. And then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30. And as you already know, Bragtown is not open on the weekend. But just in case you didn't know, the main library is now open on Sundays from 1 until 6. And of course, Williams got to say the most famous phrase of all, it's a beautiful day in the Bull City, and it is indeed. Thank you, William, for that. Appreciate it. All righty. Let's see. Now, I don't think there are going to be any classes as far as the Small Business Center. So I'm going to hop down to SCORE and see if SCORE has anything going on. SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives, and they serve Durham and other neighboring towns like Chapel Hill and Carborough and Pittsboro and even Burlington. But yeah, they help people who want to start businesses. They have mentors, they have classes, workshops, etc. Some online, some at the main library. So let's see if they have anything going on today. And then I'm going to go back up and tell you about the Durham community fridges. So let me scroll all the way down to SCORE. Let's see. There it is. Let's see if there's anything going on today. With it being the 8th, let's see. It looks like tomorrow they'll have something going on. So tomorrow, SCORE will have an in-person class. It'll be a one-time web seminar at the Durham County Main Library that's downtown at 300 North Roxborough Street. So it's called Pricing Your Product or Service. It is so important to pick just the right price, because too high, you scare people away, too low, and they're like, is it any good? So learn that perfect place for your price of your product or service tomorrow at the main library, 300 North Roxborough Street, and that will be from 10:30 until noon tomorrow. Now, just in case everybody shows up and the parking lot is full, and it doesn't take much to fill up the parking lot, there's a new parking garage. It's across the street, but you enter on Queen Street. So it is across the street, but it's like the side street, Queen Street. So enter from Queen Street, go inside that parking garage, get the ticket, and have it validated at the front desk of the Durham County Library, and that means you won't have to pay. You're welcome. Oh, and William is saying, I'm back in Durham, NC. Well, welcome back, William. Welcome back. William on the road, going places. Okay. Welcome back, William. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Let's see. I am actually going to switch over now to the Senior Scope page. Actually, let's go to the To Your Health page. Yeah, let's go there. To Your Health. There you go. Now, at the very, very top of the page, you'll notice a picture of ambulances. You just to let you know, just in case, hopefully you will never have to do this, but I do have another page that you go to when you click on the ambulance, the picture of the ambulance, that takes you to the emergency department and urgent care clinic page that lists all of the emergency departments, the local hospitals, but also urgent care. Sometimes you don't want to go to the hospitals. Like, I don't think it's that big a deal, but I will go to the urgent care clinic. It's all up to you, of course. And it's also important to know in case, your kid gets a cut or scrape or whatever. Anything more serious, of course, you want them actually in the actual hospital. But as far as urgent care clinics, we have a lot here in Durham. We have a lot. And actually, some are 24/7. There's one that comes to your house. So you might want to check that out. So, you know what? I just said I was going to tell you about the community fridges. Let me go back to the Word page and do that real quick and then go back to the To Your Health page. So the community fridges, that's a project that came up during COVID where people still wanted to help others who are in need but knew they couldn't meet them face to face. So the idea was to put out refrigerators out, where people could gain access safely 24/7 and drop in food. And there are people who are struggling, and they go and they pick up the food. So we have 3 community fridges in Durham. One is at St. Joseph Episcopal Church, 1902 West Main Street on the Iredell Street side, served by Go Durham, bus number 11. The Scrap Exchange has one at 2050 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center, served by number 10. And there's one at the Bragtown Baptist Church, 3218 North Roxborough Street, served by bus number 4. And also, next to each refrigerator is a cupboard. So you can put in non-refrigerated food like beans, pasta, rice, that sort of thing. Canned goods. All right, now let's go back to the To Your Health page. All righty. So let's see if there are any blood drives where you can literally save lives by donating blood. Let me scroll down to that. There we are. Okay, so today the American Red Cross has a crew over at the Streets at South Point. They just started over there, 6910 Fayetteville Road. They just started, and they will be there until 6. Let me check with the Blood Connection. They do the same thing. They collect donations of blood and then save lives. Their next blood drive is Tuesday. Okay, this coming Tuesday. All right. Now, today's Friday. My voice. Today's Friday, so I'm going to tell you about the HELP program, also known as the Health Equipment Loan Program. It's run by the state. It's run by Project Access. And basically, people make donations of things they no longer need, like self-care, self-transport, like wheelchairs, canes, walkers, with and without wheels, things to help you in the bathroom, things to help you around the house, like those little ramps and whatnot. So you can make those donations. They would love it. And then they clean them up, fix them up, and then they loan them out to people who otherwise couldn't afford them for 90 days at a time, which is really great. So if you need one of these items, or if you want to donate one of these items, know that the HELP program is only open 2 days a week. So they're open Tuesdays 10 to 2, then they're open on Fridays 1 until 5. That address is 4206 North Roxborough Street. All right. Now let's go to the top of the page and click on that blue button. Takes us to the health events page. And let's see if there's anything going on today that I can tell you about. No, because the virtual dance for Parkinson's class ended 1 minute ago. Okay, so let's jog on over to the Senior Scope page and see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life. So the Durham Senior Games is over. The closing celebration was yesterday at Holton, and it went pretty well. So can't talk about that anymore. Have to wait till next year. Actually, I wonder how many people are going to go to the state senior games and how many of them will be from Durham. I'll have to find out. I will definitely do that, and I'll keep you posted on that. So today's Friday, so let's see what's going on this afternoon at the Durham Center for Senior Life, which is great if you're 55 plus. You want a place to hang out, play dominoes, bring your lunch and relax, listen to music, read, play the piano, talk, watch movies. So 406 Rigsby Avenue is the address. And with today being Friday, they will be showing a movie in their theater. Yes, they have an actual theater. So you can get some free popcorn. And at 12:30, you got 12 minutes if you can run over there real quick. They will be showing the movie Steel Magnolias. I've heard of that. That's a hit movie. I can't remember what it's about, but yeah, Steel Magnolias. That's going to be shown in about 11 or 12 minutes. And also at 1 o'clock, they'll be having afternoon bingo. That starts at 1 in the lower commons. And then, usually there's chair flow and flex, but it says no class today. Okay. So no chair flow and flex. Let me check for the special events. I know they had their tea today. I know that was really, I know that went well. The, let's see, where is it? The Mother's Day Tea and Hat Parade. I know that went well. I wish I could have gone. But that was today at 9:30. Hope everybody enjoyed that. And let's see. The only thing that I have listed here as far as the special events of the Durham Center for Senior Life, the Aging with Pride Social Club. They'll be meeting in the classroom from 2:15 until 3:15, and these are for senior members of the LGBT plus community. They meet together, they hang out, they hang out, share resources, etc., have fun. So that's going to be today at 2:15. All righty, and just to let you know that next Monday, this coming Monday at 9/8, I won't be able to mention this Monday because it'll have already passed. So, letting you know that a card stamping class will be held this coming Monday at 9, from 9 until 11:30 in the art studio. All right. Now, let's head on over. Wait a minute. Let me check with JFK Towers because I think they had a Mother's Day event too, didn't they? Yeah, they had a Mother's Day tea this. Oh, it wasn't this morning. It starts in 10 minutes. Oh, maybe you can run over there real quick. Yeah. JFK Towers is a new satellite of the Durham Center for Senior Life at 4900 North Roxborough Road, and their Mother's Day tea starts in 10 minutes. So maybe you can get in on that by rushing over there. Yeah, they don't say when it's going to end, but they're going to have tea, desserts, and do-it-yourself bouquet to take home. So that starts in just a few minutes, if you can only get there in time. All righty. So what I'm going to do now is to jump over to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page for the Durham Skywriter, which is durhamskywriter.com. All right, let us go down to the 8th, May 8th. Let's see. There we are. Okay, the Community Health Coalition, they're hosting their food giveaway right now. They are at Kyle's Temple, AME Zion Church, 409 Dunstan Avenue, and they just got there maybe about 20 minutes ago, and they will be giving away food until 2. this afternoon. So if you're struggling, don't be embarrassed. Just go and get some free food for yourself and your family. If you happen to have a strong bag, bring that with just in case. Also, when you get there and you're standing in front of the church wondering which door, stay on the street level, and the first door that you will see, it's on the left hand side of the church, is right there by the driveway. Don't knock. It's a big heavy door and they're not going to hear you. Just walk right on in and you will be welcomed with open arms, and you'll get a bunch of nice tasty food. Okay, the Glass Jug Beer Lab, they're hosting their Friday co-working and networking social. It actually started about 20 minutes ago, but I still want to tell you about it. So freelancers, entrepreneurs, and remote workers who usually work in isolation get to set up their laptops and do their work from noon until 4. And it's just a way of getting them out of the house or out of that situation where they're working in isolation. Sometimes it gets really lonely. So you can work around others, and then from 4 until 5, you get to meet the day's co-workers and make some new friends. So you don't have to be alone all the time. So they do this every Friday at the Glass Jug Beer Lab, the one that's downtown at 545 Foster Street. Now, usually the North Durham Farmers Market is open on Saturdays, but they decided to open on certain Fridays, which I think is very clever. So they're open today at the Soul Sanctuary, 1016 Old Oxford Road, today from 3 until 6. Fresh produce, artisanal goods, homemade products, handcrafted items, and more. Also, if you are using SNAP, EBT, WIC, if DHA resident, you can double your money. So stop at the manager's table first before you shop, before you spend any money. And whatever you plan to spend, they'll double it by giving you some tokens. And these tokens, of course, are only good at the farmer's market, but they're worth money. So definitely go double your money and bring home the fresh produce. They want to make sure that everyone, including young children, get access to healthy foods. Very important. Okay, now later today at Boxyard RTP, the outdoor venue at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54, they're going to be featuring Down Tempo Funk by Sonder. That's a band called Sonder. That's going to be today during the Friday Night Live concert series. That's tonight from 5:30 until 7:30. It's totally free. Just go there, relax, sit at one of the tables. You might want to grab one of the tables that has the, I don't know if it's too warm for the fire pits, but I do know there are 2 tables that are around fire pits. But anyway, if you want to do that, you don't have to. Just sit at a nice, comfortable table and get relaxed, listen to some great music. If you get hungry, there's eateries surrounding you, so you could always run and get a quick purchase and then get back to the music. Line Dancing with Jitterbug, that's tonight from 6 until 7 at the Edison Johnson Recreation Center, 500 West Murray Avenue, from 6 until 7 tonight. Class fee is $3 for seniors. Durham Family Night Skate is tonight at Wheels Durham. If you like roller skating, at 715 North Hoover Road. So that's tonight from 6 until 8:30, where skaters pay $8, and then you can rent skates if you don't own skates. And non-skaters, like the parents who don't plan on skating, they pay $4. And as you probably know by now, Wheels Durham is now owned by the city of Durham. How about that? And if you don't want to skate with everyone, but you prefer a more adult setting, Wheels Durham will host Friday night adult night skate for 18 plus, and that will be from 9 until midnight. So admission for skaters is $13, and then you can rent skates if you don't own them. Now tomorrow there's going to be the Durham NC Park Run starting at 8 o'clock in Southern Boundaries Park. Seems like they've been doing that for years and years and years. I give them credit for having a very steady presence here in Durham. So if you like to run, You can join the 5K event. Now, it's not competitive. You can walk it if you want. Basically, it's people getting fresh air, you know, in the company of other people. So you're walking, you're jogging, you're running, whatever you choose. No worries. So it's totally free. And I have a link for you to click on, get more information, and then you can register. Durham Farmers Market is tomorrow in Durham Central Park, and that's from 8 until noon. So you can buy greens, fruits, vegetables, herbs, honeys, free-range meats, eggs, cheeses, home-baked pastries, home-crafted soaps, preserves, starter plants, because it is spring, etc., etc. Same deal with the tokens. So if you're using SNAP, EBT, WIC, DHA resident, you can double your money. And it's the same for the South Durham Farmers Market. They honor the same deal. They have different tokens, but still, they'll give you tokens. And they are located at Hub RTP 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. Same hours from 8 until noon. Now, don't forget that the Durham Craft Market shares Durham Central Park with the Durham Farmers Market, and the Durham Craft Market it's on in the same part, but they're just north. Can't miss them. Just head north, and you'll see all the beautiful items on display. Okay, let's see. Also happening tomorrow morning, Wheels Durham at 715 North Hoover Road. They're offering kids roller skating lessons. You have to learn sometime. Why not now? So young ones, ages 3 to 17, are invited to come learn how to skate. Admission is $15, but that includes the skate rentals. Now, if your kids are really little, they have those adorable little Fisher Price skates, so they could use those. And also, they can use the wrist guards. Those are always available free of charge. Well, I mean, it's included with the admission, I should say. So I do have a link so you can click to see the schedule and to get your ticket in advance. Getting back to Boxyard RTP, which is 900 Park Offices Drive, the outdoor venue there, they'll be featuring 70s funk and throwback R&B with DJ Parkside. This is the Saturdays music series. That'll be tomorrow from 11:30 until 2:30. And then the Community Health Coalition, they'll have their food giveaway at Kyle's Temple AME Zion Church, 409 Dunstan, again, tomorrow from noon until 2. And one more, this is out of order. I have to fix that. Wheels Durham has all-day skates starting at 11, from 11 all the way until 6:30. So they used to break it up. They used to have 2 different sessions. Now it's just one big session. You can skate all day. So that's from 11 until 6:30. Admission is $13. Again, skates are available for rent. And non-skaters, parents or aunties, uncles who are just there to watch the little ones, they pay $4. Alrighty, I think, and there's more for tomorrow, but I'll show you during tomorrow's show. Let's do that. Now, it's time to check the weather. Seems like it really... Did it rain last night? I know it rained. I'm not sure if it rained last night, but it definitely rained yesterday. I don't know if it rained last night, though, but let's check the weather to see what's going on. Okay, so it's totally sunny out, and it looks like, well, it'll be almost all sunny all day, just about. To the end of the day, a few clouds just might creep in. But for now, it's sunny, and it is 66 degrees. It's going up to 70 degrees. So that should be really awesome today. Today should be a beautiful, beautiful day. 66 going up to 70. Now tomorrow, the high will be 75, but there is a 50% chance of rain. Now I can go ahead 24 hours on my little app here. So let me see if it's going to rain tomorrow morning. No, it says cloudy though. So if it rains tomorrow, it might be in the afternoon. I can't go past the same time tomorrow on my app. But anyway, 50% chance of rain tomorrow with the high of 75. Sunday, 82 and sunny. That sounds really good to me. Yeah, I'm liking that. Let me look ahead to next week. Ooh, thunderstorms Monday. Ooh. So next week looks really springy, really volatile. I mean, it's going to go up and down. 80s, 70s, 60s, rain, sun, clouds. Yeah, next week is going to be a typical spring month, looks like. All righty, I think that is it for today's show. And William, thank you for stopping by again. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Let me make sure that I'm live tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. Oh, one more thing. Now, tomorrow is second Saturday, and usually there are packed meetings tomorrow. Usually District 3, which meets at Lyon Park, and Districts 4 and 5, they meet at Campus Hills. But usually in May, they don't have meetings. They don't have packed meetings in May, at least for 3, 4, and 5. And that's because Mother's Day, graduations, a lot of competition there. So they just throw in the towel and skip May. So the next pack meeting for 3, 4, and 5 will be June 13th. June 13th. So there you go. That's why I didn't mention them. All righty. So you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10 for Bull City Hangout. Don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. Ciao for now. Uh-oh, it's not working. Ah, there it is.